So, folks, I've made the room as dark as possible, even though that's kind of hard to do at 10 o'clock in the morning. But anyway, I just finished The Legend of Zelda Zone. It's right there, usually. But yes, there is DLC, the Yoshi Island. And we have the Sonic's Nightmare Zone. But we're not going to be doing any of those. We're just going to go to Windy Hill 1 to showcase off the gameplay. One thing that I will be able to say is the graphics in this game are gorgeous. Look at that. The homing attack locks onto multiple enemies, which is actually kind of unsettling. But the big thing about this game is cylindrical level design, yes. Oh yes, I don't know if this is a plus for you, but they completely scrapped everything they've been doing. The only thing that is exactly the same about Sonic Generations and Lost World is, well, Sonic. But even that, like, just look at his look. Like, he looks the same. But the Spin Dash is back. And so are Wisps. Wisps are also back. They are fun to use, but they're not as fun to use as in Sonic Colors. Yes, these flickies are important. I believe that's what you call them because of Sonic 3D Blast Flicky Island. That's why I'm calling them flickies. You get extra points if you use them. There are time trials, and yes, there are special Wisps. But you don't find Speed Chew capsules anywhere. No, you have to receive them. That's the same as in Generations, though. You don't just find them. Actually, let's see. Do I have any Speed Chews? Nope, but there's the Bubble Shield. Oh yeah, Sonic also has a double jump. That's not the Bubble Shield either. Yeah, but the big thing about this game is parkour. Yes, parkour is a big thing in this game, and here's what happens. If you touch a wall while holding down the run button and spin dash up at Sonic, will run up a wall. And for the most part, it actually works rather well, and it's fun to use. I stress, sometimes it's fun to use. This game runs very smoothly at about 60 frames per second. And how I describe the way that Sonic handles, think if classic Sonic from Sonic Generations were in 3D. This is what, hell, even look. Look at that. Like, he runs exactly like classic Sonic. So they just put modern Sonic's look on classic Sonic's gameplay. We're gonna use the Wisp one more time again. Why? Well, that sucked. Does that Wisp ever come back? No, it does not. But oh well, let's take the upper route. This game is quite stingy with the extra lives. Even though you just saw me get one, this game is very stingy when it comes to it. All in all, I'd say that this game is quite good. Is it the best Sonic game ever? Well, most certainly not, but is it worth a try? Or at least a rent? Most certainly, I think you'll really enjoy it. Now, this game does scream experimentation. They're experimenting with the Sonic formula. And is it for the better? Well, sometimes maybe. But then sometimes not. In all honesty, I prefer Generations as far as gameplay goes. I like Sonic to be extremely fast. He can run about the same pace as he could as regular speed in Sonic Adventure 2 Battle, I'd say. But there are many gameplay styles which I will show. I'm just going to do this whole first level, and I'm actually going to... I'm not good at that, I just see people do it all the time. And yes, that is how you get amazing speed in this game, is by doing... and then jumping while keeping the spin dash button held down. Then you jump on the animal capsule, and bam, there you go. That is a typical level in Sonic Lost World. But wait, you're saying, whoa, that was all 3D. There were no 2D sections to be seen. Well, there is 2D in this game. But they equal it out nicely. So, you know, as you can see, here's a 2D one. My god, the graphics in this game, they're the best the Wii U has to offer. Without a doubt. Like, people will say Mario 3D World. No. Yes, I'm gonna give Mario 3D World props, but it can't compare to this. This game is just, it's so gorgeous. I might as well show off a boss fight while I'm here. The 2D sections are not fast-paced. They're more fixated. Oh yeah, I guess he kind of has super peel-off, if you count this as super peel-off. Not really, but kind of looks like it, so... For crying out loud, I love the super peel-off. So just for the heck of it, I'm gonna say Sonic has super peel-off. Because it's actually my favorite classic move that's been ditched. Yes, he can also kick. I'm not gonna use that list. I wanna go around the loop-de-loop. Yes, this game does still have loop-de-loops. You have to remember, even though it is a slower-paced Sonic game, it still knows speed. It still knows it. It still knows it's Sonic the Giant Hedgehog. So you can run around your loop-de-loops and your corkscrews. But where you really get your speed fix in this game is, well, I might as well showcase off this. This is a boss fight in this game. They're all like this. Do the multi-lock attack. Done. Oh no, he isn't. He's done now. As you can see, very pathetic. And that pretty much goes for every single boss fight in this game. But this game is very diverse. Like, for instance, one stage will have you grinding all on rails. And, which, by the way, there's Legend of Zelda's only appeared again, but anyway. You know, one stage will have you grinding on rails, one will have you in a casino, a snowball, running loop-de-loops around donuts. That's my favorite stage in the game, by the way, but I think I should showcase off where you should get your speed fix in this game, and this is what I call Mach Speed Steroid Edition. Where basically Sonic can't stop goddamn well running! Stop it! Although you do have more control over him this time. Which, by the way, I am going to do a true review on Sonic 06. That game is not as bad as everybody says it is. I'm sorry. But I'm not here to get into that right now. I'm here to do Sonic Lost World. That's satisfying. My camera can't even keep up with this. Cylindrical level design is hard on things like this. Which is also going to lead me to something. Well, basically, that's the level right there, but, this game is very hard. I didn't go for Supersonic. I've watched YouTube videos on it. I was like, actually, you know what? That's not worth my time. I just got the red rings that were worth it. I am going to do, like, the levels that are all rail grinding and stuff. Because I do have quite a bit of time. This is one level that's all rail grinding. And may I say, the song that plays for the levels that are all rail grinding will make your spine tingle. It's so sweet. But that's the only time the soundtrack will ever get you to go, oh, yes! Because the soundtrack is actually quite bland for the most part. These levels are very difficult, by the way. That looks cool. Now we're in 2D. There is one in Lava Mountain, but that level is just crazy. I thought I'd do this one as it is a little bit easier. Which means that I probably will still die. See? So, yes, buyers beware. You're going to be in for a very difficult game if you do purchase this. You will die. A lot. We ain't talking like the hardest game ever here, but, like, we're not talking Battletoads or anything, but we are talking, I'd say, Super Mario World, The Lost Levels. Like, Super Mario 2, The Lost Levels. I'd say as hard as that. It's it can be cheap at times. Like, it's... Now, this game does give you a bone. It knows it's difficult. Because you can get this... Remember in Super Mario 3D Land for the 3DS how you could get, like, the magical Kitsune thing that would make you invincible? Well, this game just gives you wings, and you can fly to the next checkpoint if you lose, I think, more than 5 lives on one section. Which is incredibly fair. But yes, these stages will test you. They will test you. But for the most part, and yeah, there is a casino zone, which I will show you. This level's pretty laid back, though. I also play this level a lot. Think just a 3D casino night. Yeah, gotta go fast. Sonic's a high roller. Oh yes, these things are kind of useless. You want to use the kick in this game. The homing attack isn't that great. You want to use that, man. And I can also kick enemies into other enemies. How cool is that? It's very useful. Well, it's not really cool, but it is useful, like I said. But yeah, only go for the red rings that you can see. Those count as points. You can get a lot of points in this one. Then we're going to play some pinball. Beautiful pinball, may I add. So if you didn't get the pre-ordered, like, Casino Night DLC, you know, let's just say that this is Casino Night DLC all the way. This is really smooth. But yes, you can die that way. But yeah, if you can just get Sonic in there, like, I am dying quite a bit, but it's because I'm doing this rather casually. I am going to showcase off one more level. Let's see. What is a very gimmicky level? Which, by the way, you do have axe in this game, and Silent Forest is, well, kind of a swampy forest. Frozen Factory is your icy water level. Tropical Coast is, well, Tropical Coast. Dusty Ruins, Windy Hill. Windy Hill is kind of Green Hill Zone in this game. And then Sky Road is, well, a sky-themed level, and Lava Mountain, you guessed it, is a lava. So, actually pretty traditional level themes. You want to see one of the hardest levels in Sonic history? Well, tough, I ain't playing that one. What one shall I play? What one shall I play? Yes, you do. There is a hidden world. This is sort of a hidden world. I am going to showcase off one little bit of hidden world. And you get to drive Tails' X-Tornado! First time ever you've been able to do this. Well, Sonic Adventure. Either way, isn't that cool how you get to drive Tails? And it's not just Sonic on top of the X-Tornado. You're actually Tails on top, like driving the X-Tornado. You can boost, you can do a whole bunch of cool stuff. You know, it's awesome. You're just on a racetrack. I mean, like I said, this game has a lot of diversity, and in my opinion, this is actually the best Wii U game I've ever played. Is this a reason to own a Wii U? Well, I wouldn't say so. But if you do already own a Wii U, then I say get it. So all in all, I'd give this game more than a passing grade. I'd say that this game is very good. Is it as great as Sonic Generations? No. Is it as great as Sonic Unleashed? No. Colors? No. But a game that I can't compare it to is... It's as great, like, in my opinion, it's as great as Sonic 1. That's what I'm going to say. As far as game quality goes, it's as good as Sonic 1. Anyway, I'm really starting to run out of time here, so this has been a Dodo Wrestling Fan production. Trademark. I hope you guys enjoyed this true review. And like I said, this came from a fan's heart. It will probably come from views. Anyway, I really have to get going. This is Dodo Wrestling Fan, signing out. See you next time.